Well, hey everyone, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. And first of all, a big welcome to everyone for joining us. And happy Christmas Eve for those of you that celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas. So, definitely a great time to be here. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight, and you are not going to want to miss this. All right. Our master topic of the week is how to prepare for opportunities. And tonight's granular topic is really a priceless one. And that topic, you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the topic? Here it is. The topic is Unwrap Your Vision, a gift for seizing opportunities. This season, Series 3, Show 52, episode number 4. All right, let's kick this off, everyone. I hope that you are having a great um, evening or day with family and friends, and that you understand that the real prize of life is you and your family. So, welcome everyone. So, let's kick this off. All right, everyone. Okay. So, welcome to this heartfelt Christmas Eve edition of Inspirations for Your Life podcast, hosted by myself, the ever inspiring John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, podcast host, and coach. Christmas is more than a holiday, it's a season of clarity, gratitude, and renewal. As we come together to celebrate this magical time, we can be reminded of the guiding star that lit the way to Bethlehem, symbolizing the clarity and focus needed to navigate the journey to find the Christ child. Just like we need to find our way to navigate our journey sometimes in the, let's say, maze of life and challenges that get thrown at us. In tonight's episode, I'm going to dive very deep into how clarity creates focus. That's right. And provides a roadmap for success and fosters confidence in your path. I'll also explore how the adaptability we learn from the holiday surprises can become a tool for growth, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is really important. And together, we're going to unwrap strategies that will empower you to carry the spirit of Christmas into the new year with intention and enthusiasm. And so let's just kick this off because I'm really excited. Number one, clarity drives focus. Clarity is like the North Star, similar to the way the wise men were able to find the Christ child. Clarity is like the North Star guiding us through life's uncertainties. During the holidays, we focus on what matters: family, friends, gratitude, the connections we have, and everything that we're able to enjoy in our lives. The good food that we have, the place we have to sleep, and things like that. Now, similarly, having clear promises allows you to eliminate, ladies and gentlemen, distractions and prioritize effectively. Whether you're planning a festive feast or strategizing for your career, clarity sharpens your focus and helps you achieve your aspirations. If you try to cut a piece of fruit with a dull knife, it's very dangerous. You might not only not cut the piece of fruit, but you might wind up getting injured by using a dull knife. Did you know that? Yes. A dull knife is the most dangerous. Um, and I think it's because people don't understand. Um, it can skid very easily. So a blunt knife can skid easily, especially on slippery surfaces like a pepper skin. A dull knife takes much more force to begin cutting. When you have a smooth knife, right, that is sharp, it just goes through things like butter. So I think that's a very important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that we understand what that is. And so, just like having uh, a good knife to slice through warm butter, we need to be clear on what our aspirations are, what our desires are, what our passions are, what we want out of life. So I think that's very important. The next thing, ladies and gentlemen, is a roadmap to success. Now, imagine, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas preparations without a list or a plan. Chaos, right? A roadmap works the same way for your promises by outlining your objectives and, ladies and gentlemen, the steps to achieve them. You can track progress and make adjustments when needed. And your roadmap is a guiding blueprint for success, ensuring you're ready when opportunities arise. Let me give you an example. So before I left for Florida, which was just yesterday, Monday afternoon, I had about 14 things I had to get done. And you might say, gee, John, that's a lot. Well, it was. And so, first thing I did the night before is I wrote everything down. And I said, hey, this is what I've got to get done. I know I can get it done. I prayed about it, got up in the morning. And as I did each task, I took a pen and I went through the line with the word uh, that I put down. And it raised my dopamine and my energy to keep completing things. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that I completed all 14 things before the car picked me up at 2:15 p.m. on Monday, just yesterday. So I think when we know that certain things are going to happen a certain way, when we understand that success is a roadmap, okay? A roadmap that we have to plan. A wise person once said to me, John, you know, if you fail to plan, then you have indirectly um, planned to fail. Let me say that again. If you have failed to plan, okay, then you have planned to fail. Number three, ladies and gentlemen, improve decision making. From picking the perfect gifts to deciding how to spend time with loved ones, the holiday teaches us the value of thoughtful decision making. In life, clarity plays a vital role in helping us make choices that align with our values and long term promises that we have for ourselves and others. When you're clear about what you want in life, decisions become easier and outcomes become more impactful. And it's like you line up with serendipity, those serendipitous moments. Those don't just happen, right? They happen when we're truly in alignment with the universe. So that is really, really key. Number four, ladies and gentlemen, is adaptability through awareness. So the holidays often come with many surprises, unexpected guests, unexpected snowstorms, last minute changes in plans. So, this adaptability is basically a skill that we can carry into everyday life, not just the holiday times. I was watching a movie just actually it was on Monday night when I was on the plane flying in here on United. And one of the movies that I watched was Cherry Lane. Now there was this couple that was there, actually two gentlemen, and they were trying to get their house ready because their families were come over to basically enjoy the holidays, and they were also adopting this new child. And the kitchen wasn't ready, and the one partner was just really like flipping out. And so what the other partner did is started singing Christmas carols to him, and he found that that really worked. And the other partner says, "Oh, it's not going to work." And every time he did it, after a minute or two, he started getting very relaxed. Well, they had all kinds of challenges. Like he had stuff in the kitchen, and the kitchen still wasn't finished yet. Finally, the stove worked because they were redoing the kitchen with the contractor. Again, this was on Christmas Eve, and he's working alongside the contractors, and then they knock over the food and the turkey onto the floor. And he's like ballistic. I mean, there's nothing that he could do. He was really upset. He's like, well, just pick it up and just, wash it off. I was like, you can't just pick up and just dust off a turkey. I mean, it's food. So now he's really upset. And he's talking to his partner. His partner wants him to make the dinner there, but it's just not going to happen. There's just no way it's happening. So finally, they decided that it was okay for him to go to his restaurant and cook the food there and then come up. But then when it was at the restaurant um, and trying to come home, his car wouldn't start. And he's not a mechanic, nor am I. And so he couldn't get the car started. He was talking to his partner and saying, "Is it the battery? Is it this? Is it that?" And one of his neighbors came by and they helped him. They picked up the food and brought it to their house. And so everything worked out great. One of the neighbors came over to help them get their bedroom ready, which happened to be they found for their new adopted daughter that they were getting. They just learned about an hour or two ago. So that was a surprise. And so all these things kind of get thrown at them. And then another family, basically, the mom was dating another gentleman, and the father wasn't there anymore. I guess he had passed away many years ago. And the mom had decided that it's going to be the last Christmas year because they're selling the house and she's retiring from her teaching job and moving to Florida. And this was very hard for one of the characters, Conrad, to come to terms with. And so he tried to help his mom, you know, reminisce about, how they play different games. Like one was a game where they would wrap gifts and they would be blindfolded. And the other partner would have to walk them through how to wrap the gift and box it. And they didn't win, but the parent and his mother did win. And she says, "I know what you're trying to do. And, I'm still selling the house. And if you're not on board with it, I'm still doing it." And then he decided to go see an old friend that he knew for a long time from college and knew him a long, long time. Went to their house, their family, and was talking all about this and having some hot cocoa on the porch in a swing. And she said to him, "It's not the place that matters; it's the memories, and the memories are in our heart." Then there was another issue where this family, another family that had a baby that was on the way, wasn't supposed to come till next year. Well, suddenly the baby's coming, and there's a big snowstorm. But just before the snowstorm, the husband's name John gets a phone call from the police department letting him know that someone broke into their shop. And so he goes down there and he boards up the window, and the policeman comes and he actually offers to help him out to clean everything up. And then when they get the call that the wife is going to be delivering now, like there isn't time to get to the hospital, well, the policeman actually comes to the rescue and actually delivers the baby right then and there. And it was at that moment that the father of his wife said to him, "John, thanks for being there for me. I know you're going to be a good man for my daughter." And so all these things happen, and it was all about adaptability. Of course, this was like one of these Hallmark Channel movies, but I got to tell you, uh, it was interesting. I've seen that story before, but seeing it this Monday as I was on the plane kind of brought some new, let's say, lessons to the forefront. And that was the fact that adaptability needs to happen, not just during the holidays, but all year through. And you can't let the world know about what's not going right in your life. You need to still keep moving on. That's really important. So, adaptability is a skill. Okay, we're not born with it. We have to learn how to develop it, and we can. So, awareness of our surroundings and the ability to pivot in the face of challenges ensures that you stay on course, turning obstacles into opportunities. What I like to say is turning lemons into lemonade. So, adaptability through awareness is key. Confidence in your path. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very important one. Confidence in your path. Confidence is the gift that keeps on giving. It stems from knowing your purpose and having clarity about your goals or promises. Just as we share the joy of the season with others, Embracing your journey with confidence allows you to inspire and uplift those around you. Confidence fuels your drive to succeed, even in the face of challenges. So you might be saying, John, how do I get through this mess with the family, whether it's in laws, right? You don't know what to do. And you're trying to make everything perfect. Well, don't try to make everything perfect. Just do your best to make it something that is from the heart. And even though there might be some mistakes, those eventually will be overlooked because when it comes from the heart, people know that you mean to do the best thing. So, confidence is not something that's overrated. All right. Confidence is something that we saw in all these different situations. It allowed them to outshine. Now, there was another story on that was about this situation where uh, this family of three brothers um, was across the street from this guy who was a jerk, who basically was always nasty to them in high school. And he always wins every year with his annual holiday pageant house lighting. Well, this year they decided to compete with him. And when it came time for the judges, um, he actually lost. But what happened, which was interesting, is that even though he might have lost, this contest and lost the chance of the trip for his mom, what he won was a relationship. And what another one won was something that was so priceless that even though it might have not appeared on TV right away, the story that came out later was much more impactful than being the seven-time champion of the house lighting experiment. There was this girl that helped on the team to help with the lights, and this other guy on the family went back to her and said, I want to apologize. First, he didn't have his job there at the software development company. He went there. He said, I want to apologize. And he says, I want to be there for the team. I want to finish this software project before the holidays, and I want to take you out for dinner. So I think sometimes we don't actually get the chance to do it the way we want, but we'll get a chance to do it maybe better than what we wanted. So they couldn't have staged this, right? This happened so miraculously. So Christmas Eve is the perfect time, ladies and gentlemen, to reflect on those promises that we've made to ourselves and others, and maybe evaluate it and say, hey, did we really do what we said we were going to do? These promises, ladies and gentlemen, are the foundation of clarity and focus. They guide us toward a purposeful and meaningful, fulfilling life. As you gather with loved ones or take a quiet moment to yourself this holiday, let the spirit of the season remind you to approach life with gratitude, clarity, and determination. So we've learned a lot here tonight on this Christmas Eve. And like I said, whether you're alone, home by a fire, whether you're with family, hopefully, or friends or other loved ones, I want you to understand that it's clarity that is going to allow you to move past. It's clarity that's going to allow you to create a roadmap that will lead you to success. It's clarity that's going to give you improved decision making power. It is clarity, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to help you build your skill and weather the storms so you can become very adaptable, not just at the holiday times, but all through the year. It's also clarity that's going to instill confidence in you. And when it's instilled in you, it's going to do something pretty remarkable. You're going to get a feeling, you're going to get a sense of knowing that you are on the right path. Now, that's probably something, ladies and gentlemen, that is very, very priceless, right? Very priceless because I think sometimes, whether it's a holiday or, whether we're just really caught up in a project, sometimes it's all about us because we think that's what it's about. But in truth and reality, it's not about us. It's about the cause. It's about the people we're doing it for. Just like Christmas, Lejeune, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, Christmas is not about the gifts. Um, it's not even about how big the tree is, right? It's not about winning some baking contest. Christmas is about a time of year where you can cultivate and create some priceless memories with existing family, with new family, with extended family. And so Christmas is a time where we can come together, where we can share, where we can make memories, where we can create new traditions. And it's these traditions that are going to move forward. So it's not the fact that you won the cookie contest or didn't win it, but the tradition of you coming together to bake cookies together is amazing. The tradition about you going out to pick up a live tree together, the tradition of maybe helping a family put the holiday decorations out, the tradition of going out to buy gifts. And again, it's not the gift. I want to be very careful about this. It is the thought that counts. It's not what's in the gift. It's not how much you spent on the gift. It's not even how many gifts that you buy or don't buy. It's the meaning of the season. And the meaning of the season is this, ladies and gentlemen. And many people miss this. The meaning of the season is to spread holiday cheer. I was writing a card the other day to some of our clients, and I said to somebody, one of the main reasons I love to bake cookies around the holidays, I like to bake all year long, but I love to bake cookies around the holidays and share them with friends and clients, is because it's an impactful way I know to spread joy and make their lives a little bit happier. Now, you might say, gee, John, what's a cookie going to do? Well, you get a small plate of cookies or a tray of cookies and they're homemade. First of all, you're like dying to open them, right? And you're probably going to scrounge through them really quickly. And then when you hear from that person, gee, they were delicious, it means something, right? It means something. When you're scrounging around last minute to wrap the gifts and trying to make everything perfect, but you're saying, well, there's no time to make it perfect, but you do the very best you can, right? And I want to say something else, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I'm going to end with, but not quite yet. I'm going to end with this. There are many things that we can do during the holidays. It's great moments. We can go out to dinner. We can bake. We can take hikes. We can sing Christmas carols and go around the neighborhood. We can enjoy eggnog. We can enjoy homemade dinners, like I said, cookies and sweets and things like that. We can also do something charitable. Maybe there's a giving tree at our church, and you take a tag or two, and you buy something for that person, and knowing that you're going to buy something, and that on Christmas Day, that's actually going to make that person feel special. It's going to make that person feel a little better than they did before. Now, they might not know me from Adam because my name is not anywhere on the card, but just to know that somebody else wants them to have a good Christmas. I think what's really important as we kind of close out the show in the next minute or two is that Christmas has gotten a lot of bad rap because of marketing, media, and people trying to make money off of Christmas, right? There's even places that will charge you double and triple to buy something now the day before Christmas. Again, I think it's important to understand the reason for the season. Now, maybe you're not religious, maybe you're not Roman Catholic or Christian. That's okay. For me, it's that there is something greater. And for me, that's Christ being born on Christmas Day. Now, maybe you're not, you know, Christian, maybe you're a different religion, maybe you're Jewish, and you might say, "Gee, I don't believe in that," but you believe in God, or maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you're an atheist, right? But maybe you just believe that something or someone is responsible for you being here. So that's a miracle, right? And so when we can create traditions, when we can celebrate memories, it might be a great opportunity to take photos of the family so you can, snap those moments. Maybe it's an opportunity to play touch football or some other sport. And I think it's these kinds of things that make this holiday so very, very, very priceless. And so, as we're thinking about, what matters to us most on this season, as well as many other days in the year, Christmas is a time, it's like you have to get it right, but don't put yourself down if you get it wrong. Just realize you can always try and be better. What I want to say to you is it's not about what you buy. So people won't care, you know, what you gave them. Um, they won't care about that. Uh, People won't care what you did for them. But the one thing that people will always remember? It's how you made them feel. So this holiday season, I would urge you to dig deep in your heart and to please make a sacrifice. Make somebody feel better. Make them feel special. Even if it's just for one day, even if it's just for 1 hour. That, my friends, is the best gift that you could give. So when we talk about unwrapping our vision should be making this world a better place. And if we can make this world a better place, then we're going to have a better time in that world. We're going to have the ability to strive and to know that what we're doing has a meaningful purpose. I learned this many years ago. When we do something and affects someone else in a positive manner, you know what that does? It actually boomerangs back to us and gives us a great sense. A really, really, really great sense. So, as we wrap up, I wish you guys a very happy, of course, you know this, a very healthy, prosperous holiday season. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you to dig deep and find out what you can give from the heart. Have a great one, everyone.